Because your figures, not only come from literary sources, but also from your close network, your close circle of your friends, your family.
Yeah.
But animals exist very differently from that, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, I think the similar thing is that they're both in this...
Years. It's incredible to hear you cite those two things that go right back to the start. Now, Anita, you're in a very different situation, aren't you?
Well, I wanted to just say, so in the US, I disagree with one of the things that you said earlier about how being a woman is being a feminist. Because in the US...
But that, I think, is pretty typical for projects. They just take a long time.
They do, don't they?
To be done, and then to sell them is like a whole other scenario.
Puppies all will chase a toy. You start with a place that he goes to all the time. Everybody's dog has a little favorite place, don't they? Your dog just runs and goes, okay, I'm going to go rest over here, whether it's under a table or on his pillow.
It's absolutely amazing to see these fantastic little creatures going about their daily business.
Kids love getting their nose into that sort of stuff,
Absolutely,
don't they?
yeah.
Well, I want them to leave here as young biologists.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
So how does it feel to be actually playing Richard and co-directing the show?
Well, it's tricky, isn't it? So I thought to myself, that sounds like a crazy thing to do. You can't do both.
Main one. But that's kind of rare, though, that they might be able to get bills in the other house before a crossover. That's fairly rare, isn't it?
Well, no, we sometimes hear bills ahead of time. We don't.
Who would like to take that one on? John?
Basically, what the libertarians are objecting to in this case is the middle 80% deciding what the top 10% are doing for the bottom 10%.
Well, wait, John.
Nozick.
Majority. Don't you believe in democracy?
Well, right, but at some point...
Don't you believe in, you say 80%, 10% majority. Majority rule is what? The majority.
Exactly, but...
In a democracy. Aren't you for democracy?
Yes, I'm for democracy, but... hang on. Democracy and mob rule aren't the same thing.
Mob rule?
Blue, red, orange, green, black, green, blue, red, blue, black, green, pink, black.
So why can you do this one and you couldn't do the other one? Because aren't you getting the same information on this one as you did from this one? Because look, that's red, R-E-D. This is green, G-R-E-E-N. Why can you do this one and you couldn't do the other one? Aren't you getting the same information? Why can you do this one and you can't do the other one? Because it's true, of course, because it's stupefying. Right.
So I learned a lot about politics from these women, that you can, if you take things into your own hands, if you directly interact on issues that are important to you, then you can make a difference.
I mean, part of the problem is the super rich buying property in London, isn't it? How much did you pay for your place?
It's rented, but like
was it?
Yeah, but like no.
What kind of rent are you paying?
Oh, I'm not interested in talking to you about my rent, mate. I'm here to support a very, very important campaign, and you, as a member of the media, have an important duty to help to represent these people.
But we
not
are.
To reframe
But it's still a point, isn't it? I mean,
the point is
the demand that the super rich are putting on the London property market.
I don't know. Unless what you're proposing, no, absolutely not. I would completely deny that. I'd say I'm part of the solution.
So you said, the important thing is to learn to think like a lawyer. So how would you describe what it means to think like a lawyer?
Yeah, so I'll let, everybody has their own version of this. What's your version?
You're used to asking people questions, aren't you? Yeah. I think